Hey everybody, it's me Nikki. I just thought I would come and do an extra video today because I was just on Facebook and on one of the sites, Bigfoot sites, and a thread happened where somebody got really upset that science wants a body, and habituators believe overall that they don't need a body. They're real already. They know they're real. Move on. Leave them alone. But the whole world isn't a habituator. The whole world doesn't even think they exist. And there's no way the science can occur without a body. But habituators, they don't really care about the science part. They want to be selfish, in my mind, selfish about keeping information to themselves and not sharing with the rest of us so that we can have that experience as well. I hope that one day I can have my own experience and see if they're really people or lost tribe or whatever they are. But right now, to me, they're an animal. And I know a lot of animals that have language. And I have had experience with a monkey in Thailand that she looked at me and she wanted food, and I knew she wanted food, and I had it. And I gave it to her. Even though there's a big sign back there saying, don't feed the monkeys. I gave her that banana. And I have a picture of that, and if I can find it, I'll put it on here. She was just a little thing, but there was a connection. And I know you can get connections with animals. People have animals, cats and dogs and birds that they have connections with. So I just don't understand why the habituators have to be so mad at the people who believe in the science. I don't understand why their way is the only way. Because they had that aha moment that, oh, they're people. What makes them people? We don't know. We don't have the good blood, the good DNA. We don't have it. And it just makes me so mad that they can close their mind off so much. And they don't want to share the information they have. And I know better than to go comment on that site, because I will get attacked for my feelings. That's okay, but hence this video. I don't know, am I far off? Does anybody else see how habituators are really closed-minded about the Bigfoot? And yes, I have never had an experience. I'm waiting for one. I get out there when I can, but it's not that easy. You know, I've got kids, little kids, and I need to take care of them first. My family comes first, always has. But I don't know. This is not the way to go when it comes to Bigfoot, because I'm sorry, the Bigfoot is not in the book of science. The rest of the world thinks they're fiction. You talk about Bigfoot to most of your normal friends who aren't Squatchers, and they laugh. And that is not going to change without proof. DNA in a body. Because regular DNA is not going to work at all. It's just going to come back as having, been messed up by the collection or however. It's going to be contaminated all the time. You need to have the body sitting in front of you and take the sample right there. That's just the way it's going to go. Let me know what you think. Is there anybody else out there that believes we need a body to prove the science? Is there anybody out there who thinks that the habituators could turn over so many people to believing, but they're so selfish in keeping all that to themselves? That's wrong in itself too. I stay on this site because I learned so much, and I want to believe everything they say is true, and it's just there in a file in my mind waiting to have the experience. But wow, that whole thread was like a hate thread for the non-believers and the believers who believe in having a body for science. And there was a lot of supporters, which is fine, I suppose. But I just argue the point that there's a lot more disbelievers than believers. And there's a lot more people who haven't seen one than have seen one. So there you go. Tell me what you think. Am I far off on this? Comment below. Thanks.